Oh my god, this is what I was talking about in my earlier videos. The way these E3's presentations have gone this year, it comes down to personal taste, I think, with how excited you are, because none of them, Nintendo included, had too many super spectacular, holy crap moments. But overall, I think Nintendo had a little bit more, and for me, they blew it away. It's definitely a personal taste thing. One thing that I do have to note is at the very end, after the Mario Odyssey trailer, what was with that abrupt ending, moving right into the treehouse and some Mario Odyssey gameplay and discussion? What the heck just happened there? So the presentation from Nintendo itself wasn't perfect, but overall, a couple of big surprises and some stuff that looked fantastic. And since I mentioned it, I'll start with Mario Odyssey. It looks gorgeous, and from what we saw, I think that hat mechanic is going to be brilliant. I think it looks like it's going to be implemented really well and be a lot of fun, and it's a way of taking a game that looks like a true, real successor to Mario 64 and adding a completely brand new mechanic it's never been seen before to keep it fresh and original while still having this almost like retro nostalgic vibe to it. It just looks like a perfect fusion, and for me, I'm honestly as excited for Mario Odyssey as I was getting this game as a kid. I'm that interested in. Have not been this interested in a Mario game since 3. I've liked other ones, but this is the first one that I've really been like, holy crap, I need this. It looks fantastic. And it's coming out in October. I was thinking like right before Christmas, maybe hit that Black Friday market. It's coming out in October. They are going to sell so many Switches. Already their plan of releasing, Nintendo always had a problem in the past of like a bunch of great Nintendo games would come out, then you'd have like 6 to 9 months without a single Nintendo like first party game, and there'd just be these long swaths of just emptiness. And this perfect pattern they're doing with the Switch. I know the launch lineup wasn't the greatest without just Zelda, but just having things Zelda, and then you get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and then Splatoon 2 and ARMS, and spreading it out, and now it's just October before you get Mario Odyssey. That thing alone, they're going to sell easily 5 to 10 million Switches the holiday season. I'm calling it now. It's going to be crazy. The only thing that's going to hold them back is if they don't produce enough, which is possible with Nintendo. But holy crap. And then Metroid Prime 4, rumored that it was going to be happening. I don't know if I was if I quite believed it. I'm thinking maybe a different one, maybe not an actual Metroid Prime game, but a different Metroid game. But Metroid Prime 4, they didn't show anything, just the fact that they're making it, so who knows how long they are in making it, and it could be a couple of years from now, but just the fact they're actually doing it, that's pretty exciting. A bunch of other great stuff throughout the whole thing, but the one that took it over for me completely, and I could have seen nothing else, and I would have been happy. My favorite game of all time, actually it's sitting right over here, because I've been slowly playing it again, but Xenoblade Chronicles on the Nintendo Wii, my favorite game of all time. It surpassed games that have been on my list for over 20 years to become my number one. Absolutely love it, and the fact that we're getting a true sequel, not Xenoblade Chronicles X, but an actual Xenoblade 2, was blown away when that was first announced. And now this new trailer getting so much more as far as gameplay and story content, and really getting an idea of the stuff that we were analyzing and rumoring as far as the source of the new blade, the new Monado, and things like that, being sort of like a living blade, and the mounts and everything. Everything was revealed to the point where it's like, holy crap, I need to see how every one of these elements work. It looks amazing. I really like the art style. I know some people are a little iffy. I love it. I love everything that I saw today. That blew me away, and then holy crap, I was convinced, 100% convinced, that the holiday 2017 release date was a placeholder and it was going to be Christmas 2018 maybe. And holy crap, it's actually coming out by the end of the year. I normally don't get a system very early on. I usually wait at least a year or two until new models have come out, or a lot of times launch models have bugs. I really want to get into a system when there's a larger library and lots of games to choose from and that type of thing. Right now, after that was done, I reached over, I was sitting at my desk, in our office area watching this, and I was able to reach over and I grabbed, I'm not even kidding, I grabbed an envelope in just in a couple seconds. I don't even know that's showing up here on camera, but I just put a Switch and Xenoblade 2 fund and putting whatever cash in my wallet is in there, and I'm just gonna slowly save up for this holiday season. And I don't care if that's the only game I get for the first, the next year or so, because I'll be playing it for the next year. I am so unbelievably excited. I can't believe it's actually coming out This is crazy, and for me, just on a very personal note, this completely makes up for the fact in a completely different way that Shenmue 3 is being delayed. So it's like, oh man, I was really looking forward to that at the end of the year. And okay, whatever, I'll down and play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at the end of the year. Crazy excited. Again, this conference wasn't blow you away spectacular unless you're a fan of certain things, but for me, on a very personal level, I absolutely loved it. Nintendo killed it for me this year. Just fantastic, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to fill this puppy and grab myself a Switch and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And while this uploads, I'm going to go back to my current playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles yet again. I can't even tell you how much time I spent on that over the years. Hundreds. It's sickening.